Hey there, this is Hamed Yazdi from Boulder, Colorado, and in this video I'm going to talk about the importance of celebrating success. I'm going to teach you 3 ways that I prefer to do it, and why we do it, and what it can lead to if you continue doing it in your life. Now, I got these ideas from the Millionaire Mind Intensive, which was an event that I had so many breakthroughs attending. I highly recommend you attend one if you get the chance. Just Google it, Millionaire Mind Intensive, all over the world, free seminar, 3 days long. One of the activities they had in that event was to celebrate your success, and this is what they did. They got us in groups of people, and they had us share different experiences in our life that we were successful in, and then everybody would clap and cheer within that group, and we would celebrate like we just won the lottery, screaming and yelling and jumping up and down and giving high fives. It was so much fun, and I didn't really realize the importance of it, but someone would say that I was on the football team in high school, I was a team captain. We'd all celebrate and congratulate and have so much fun. The next person would say, my business is growing and I'm making money. We'd all celebrate. The next person would say, I graduated college, and it was just so much fun. After a few little things, I got more comfortable saying more successes, and it just felt really good. I told everyone that I was building a business and made 6 figures before I was 21 years old, and everybody would get excited. And the reason I'm saying that is because I want to explain what happened afterwards, is that I got this feeling of confidence and self-esteem, and it was a great feeling that's just so addictive. When you feel good, you want to go out and do it again. I remembered all the great feelings of the successes I had, and I immediately wanted to have more success. And you feed each other's momentum and passion, and you just get so excited. Now, at first, you might not be comfortable doing that. Okay, what I recommend is find a group of people and just tell them, hey, we're going to have our little success group, do it once a week, and just blow the roof off the house with all your excitement and really exaggerate it. I mean, it's really fun. You get all these endorphins going through your body, you get excited, everyone's smiling and laughing, and it just really has a really positive effect, and it becomes addictive. It's kind of contagious. Everybody wants to do it after that. Now, if you don't have a group of people, you can do things on your own. The second tip I'm going to give you is celebrate your own successes by yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back, okay? The speaker at that event, he said that when he wakes up in the morning and he has his morning constitution, he gives himself a nice pat on the back. Good job, good job. And this might seem kind of silly, and you might have to start from small things. Little things, maybe you remember to take your vitamins, maybe you remember to floss, or you took out the garbage. Give yourself a pat on the back. And let me tell you, when I first started doing this, my wife had a blast. She's chuckling. I mean, she was in her early stages of pregnancy, not feeling too well, so she couldn't attend the seminar. But, I'd go home and, I'd do something and I'd pat myself on the back, good job. And she'd be looking at me like, what has gotten into him? But now she got the hang of it too, and I remind her to do it too. And it's really fun. It's that just self-acknowledgement that you're doing something worthwhile. And what it does is, when you celebrate those small successes, eventually it leads to wanting to do more of that. And I'll get into that in just a little bit. But the third thing that I want to recommend is have a success journal. Every night before you go to bed, write 5 things down in a journal. Whether it's a digital journal like Evernote, or on paper and pen, just write 5 things you did that day that you feel good about. And what that does is it shifts your focus from what you didn't accomplish in that day to what you did accomplish in that day. You see, most people don't think about that unless they have like a performance review at work, and then they're writing all these little things, how I straightened the stapler on the office desk and emptied the pencil sharpener shreddings, and every little thing they possibly did, they want to bring on paper. It's analogous to when when you're feeling down. I think it's very powerful to sit down and write 100 things you're grateful for. When you sit down, if you're ever feeling upset, or just in a bad mood, sit down there and write 10 things you're grateful for, and immediately it'll change your attitude, because you focus on what you do have instead of what you don't have and how much worse it could be. Same thing with success. Focus on what you did accomplish, not on what you didn't accomplish. I mean, most of us hardly ever get what we really want to get done every day, but it creates this vibe where you just feel great, and it reminds you that you can do better things, and you want to get that feeling again. Now, I don't mean be arrogant and boastful. No, brag to yourself. Brag in front of the mirror. Tell yourself how awesome you are and what awesome things you got accomplished. And what that'll do is it'll create this vibe in which you want to do more amazing things. And you start recognizing that, and you start giving yourself that recognition and that validation. And it creates this sense of just appreciation for yourself and accomplishment. You see, most people never experience this in life. They don't get enough recognition, not from their kids, not from their parents, not from their teachers, not from their boss, not from their coach, not from their friends. But when you can start recognizing your own successes, then you start recognizing other people's successes, and you start pointing it out to them, and you give them compliments. Good job, way to go. what happens is you become more attractive because people want to be surrounded by people that make them feel good, and you become that person, and more people want to spend time with you, and it creates this wave and this chain reaction of positive, uplifting, inspiring, empowering emotions where everybody feels like they just want to be successful. And it's amazing. Really make it a big deal. Every little thing counts, okay? Don't say that that's not important. You know, our brain plays lots of games on us, and it's so common and so typical for our brain to tell us that, it's not that big of a deal. So what I want you to do is exaggerate, do the exact opposite. I don't care what it is. You find a little penny on the ground, pick it up and jump up like you just won the jackpot in Las Vegas, and just pretend that you were just so excited and so successful. And I guarantee you, well, you'll get some funny looks, but you'll inspire a lot of people, but you'll have a lot of fun in the process, and you'll inspire a lot of other people to do the same. So that feeling becomes contagious. Remember that, okay? So celebrate your success. It's so important. If you can do this in the long run, your successes start to get bigger and bigger and bigger because you get addicted to that feeling of accomplishment and being successful. And that's when you'll start really moving forward, leaps and bounds. So do me a favor right now, before getting off this video or before shutting down your laptop, whatever it is you want to do, write down 5 successes. Get out a piece of paper, a napkin, a sticky pad, whatever it is. Actually, write it in a comment. Share it with us. Share it with the world. Tell us 5 things that you did that were successful today. Doesn't matter how small they were. Inspire other people to do the same thing. And I look forward to seeing your comments, guys. Remember, celebrate your successes. It's so important. 3 things. Get a success group. Huddle around. Have fun. Do it once a week. Get that excitement going. 2, pat yourself on the back. Always. You know what? I'm proud of myself for shooting this video right now, okay? What are you proud of for yourself right now? 3, write those 5 things every day. God bless, guys. Have a wonderful day.